And welcome back, Ticklers. Happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy, if you just like unwrapping presents.
Happy Decembermas.
This is it. It's the Christmas episode. Merry Krampus.
We made it.
Yeah.
What's the other guys? Happy St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
Happy Klaus.
Happy Jesus.
I did just watch this animated movie called Klaus.
Oh, yeah.
And it's about it's like set back in time, probably the 1800s, because they're using horses and shit. And they're in some European mountain country. And it's the postman getting letters. And so he goes to the toy maker Klaus.
Yeah.
And then every little fable part about Santa from like the naughty list, because the postman kept catching shit from one of the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the one delivering the packages. Like Klaus just sits there and he's like, I'm not. And so he's the reason that such a big man can go down your chimney, because the postman's all super skinny and you see him just eat shit going down the chimney.
Gotcha, okay.
And so like there's this one kid that always pitches the postman shit. And he, like, on the spot, the kid's giving him shit. And he's like, well, I haven't gotten any. And he's, like, holding the snowball. And the postman comes up and he's like, because Santa knows when you're bad. He's like, how could he know that? He's like, he makes a naughty list. And the fucking kid, like, cocks his arm back down. And it's just such a good movie. But, like, the cookies thing. So, he keeps telling Santa, he's like, I'm hungry or whatever while they're going along. He's like, I forgot to pack food or something like that. And Santa's like, whatever. He's like, you can make it. And he's going by delivering packages and there's cookies on the counter or whatever. And he just swipes one, like, as he's going by. So he's like, he likes it when you leave treats out for him. So all the kids start leaving him fucking, and it's just, and it builds the whole story. It's such a cute fucking movie. And it's animated paper.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really detailed.
Almost like a South Park, but super detailed.
Yeah, you can't tell it's paper, but you can tell it's off. Like, there's something off about the movement of the characters, just a titch, but it's such a good fucking movie. If there's a new family Santa Claus thing, that's the one. Like, that's the one when your kid breaks down and finally he's like, all the kids at school say that Santa's not real. And he'd be like, all right, baby, I'm going to get us some ice cream, and we're going to watch a movie called Klaus. And then that's that'd be the transition into like, well, it's still about a really cool fucking cat. And sorry, spoiler alerts to the adults and teenagers watching this. If you didn't know about the Santa Claus thing yet, this may also be a way to break your kids into it, is by letting them watch the things we're going to say when we're done talking about Christmas. And then they'll be like, did he say something about a dildo? Did he say something about a pocket pussy? And they forgot all about Santa not being real.
One of my favorite bits about Christmas is Bert Kreischer's bit about his daughter is like 13 years old and still believed in Santa. And she found out, and he was like, I think there's a parallel between when you stop believing in Santa and you start sucking dicks.
That's so
And there's like a woman in the front, and he's like, ma'am, do you believe in Santa? She goes, no. He goes, do you suck dicks? And he goes, so my 13-year-old daughter is over here clicking her heels while kids in her class are finger fucking and hitting vape pens. Not trying to do the whole bit, but then he goes into like talking about how like she's like, what about Santa? He goes, you mean Santa? She goes, yeah. You mean Santa Claus, Jesus' brother? And he's like, Santa was Jesus' brother? He's like, yeah. Santa and Jesus were brothers and they were hanging out, and he was like, told him like, all the Jews killed your brother, and she's like, fuck this, I'm out, and he headed up to the North Pole and he hung out with a bunch of midgets. And then it breaks down to like how like, he dipped for whatever reason, and then all the Jews killed Jesus. So he's like, I'm going to go down and kill every one of those motherfuckers. He's like, nope, can't do that, Santa. He's like, okay, you're right. I'll give everybody that wasn't a Jew a Christmas present, and, all in one night, we'll call it good.
So, what's baffling is if that's a true comedian's story, that his 13-year-old daughter that grew up in Sonoma County or wherever they're from in California would hang on to fucking Santa Claus. Like, that's a for sure thing. The vaping thing, it's so fucking awful with kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there was a couple kids that got in trouble at Aubrey School, like in 6th, 7th grade for having vapes. Like, that's fucking
The sad part is
dude.
it's targeted for them just because of the electronic part.
Well, that's an unfair advancement argument. Meaning, if we're going to have electronic cigarettes and they're going to be healthier and you got these flavors and they're cool and they're modified, that's for an adult.
Well, agreed.
And an adult is going to like candy and chocolate and all the vanilla-y flavors. It just so happens that kids also like that. But what the most paramount thing that we all have to remember as adults is kids want to do grown-up shit without earning it. That's it. They want to do... When you're 14 years old, you want every responsibility of an adult besides bills. Oh, yeah. And that's what the
that's what I love about that movie, That Good Boys, where it's like them transitioning from the 5th grade to the 6th grade, and they're like, well, we got to do all the cool stuff that 6th graders do. We got to cross the road. We got to drink beer. We got to, steal and all this shit like that.
That's such a good fucking movie. So, on to less Christmassy topics, but about last week. So we had a discussion where Sean's underwear was getting some, let's say some overuse. You're starting to develop.
I wear them too long.
And the crotch specifically now.
The acidic ball juice.
Yeah. And so we have an avid listener. We're talking every episode, full length every week, which is what all you fucking listeners should be. Just saying. Anyways,
we can tell.
We're like Santa with listener this. James. Now I'm going to paraphrase a lot of what he said.
Okay.
Right. So he said, the issue is it's two things. Right. First one's going to be hard. Second one you're going to like. So it's probably that you're a little bit bigger guy. Right. Parts are just closer together. Right.
Yeah.
But Jim's underwear don't wear out in the crotch like that.
Yeah.
He said it's probably your gigantic wang just rubbing constantly between like a pendulum between those two legs, just a slapping that fucking.
Well, now I don't know if I should have interrupted then or now, because that kind of offends me a little.
I'm not going to say
so
that
what
it's
he
not
said.
Gigantic.
You need to increase your showering.
I shower every morning.
Right. Twice a day.
Every
what
morning.
happens, it's overnight. You know, like when you get battery acid on your pants, it's not right away. It's when you wash them or the next morning. So, the underwear you wear overnight, you immediately need to go into the wash.
Okay.
2 sets of... I have a very small penis and smaller legs, and I have night undies and then my shift into the next day.
So you don't like get off work, take off your shirt, take off your work pants, and just keep those same underwear on and put your PJs on?
No, if I fucking tap those out. Socks, undies, the whole fucking nine. Because if I'm going to shower, because I shower after work too.
Yeah, you work in a dirty place.
I go right into fucking new undies.
Dirty.
Yeah.
I don't, though. I don't.
No, but at the same time, I get where he's coming from because of it. You've got all that heat and humidity down there.
True.
Just walking around, especially, and because it's a tighter quarters.
And then when you're in a bed and laying and rolling around and it's higher heat and all that mildew is just a fucking molding up and getting
swampy.
Getting real swampy, bud.
All right. Well, so, avid listener.
James,
thank you.
Yeah.
And I will take your advice, James's advice, and
be thankful for it.
Have night undies now.
James, I'm very thankful for James being an avid listener. Great coworker, cool cat, super dad extraordinaire. I always like to say that about him because he is. It's insane. I'll be like, dude, you want to go like shoot guns or do something stupid? And he's like, no, man, I got my boys with me. I'm like, respect. So we have another avid listener. This is from across a lot of ponds. Now, I can't for the life of me even begin to pronounce his name or know what syllable it starts with because this person is from Yemen. And I don't know what Yemen is. I'm assuming it's in a deserty place. Because he's a real... I looked at his profile. I don't stalk all of you, but the real interesting ones I do, for sure. And when your name and where you're from starts with all letters and or numbers or symbols that aren't anywhere on my phone, and I got a pretty new phone, I'm intrigued. So I click on dude. One's him in like a suit, right? But a very odd government suit. And then he's in like the turban-y thing. Not the turban-y. It's like the band with the red thing over the top and the very... I can't say it any other nice way. He's a very terroristy. That's the best way to put it. Because that one picture he's got... No, it's not. All of his pictures are normal.
Because he's lounging, dude.
In a fucking cave. It's a cave. Did you look at what he's in?
Maybe he's camping.
In a cave with army shit on. Anyway, I don't care about that. To each his own.
Now, to counter Sean's point, it could be because it's in a desert, like you said. And in a cave, it's going to be cooler. Out of the sun, out of the heat.
Okay, so I don't know if you know how...
I get how they conglomerate
work, but when they do have mountain regions, like in, say, Pakistan, where they found Osama.
Yemen's kind of in that same region.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Anyway.
We have like one of that kind of thing fan. So we're awesome. I mean, that's cool. Philippines, Yemen, Canada, Mexico, U.S., obviously.
I don't know if we got the top and the bottom covered yet.
They just fucking drag them together on the statistic is what I'm going to say.
We need Canada.
Eventually, that's going to be one big nation. Y'all realize that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it'll be everything canal up. That's what I'm thinking. All of Mexico and Canada will just be one superpower. But we have to be all peaceful.
Yeah.
You all right there?
I was thinking.
Did you get into the Christmas sugar cookies I had over there?
I think I might be having a blood sugar issue. Sarah made Christmas cookies, and I can't leave them the fuck alone.
Oh, yeah. It happens. It happens.
Donuts at work today, and
it's that season. It's
I've
that
been
season
trying
for
to stay
sweets.
away from the sugar. Not that you can tell by my folded over titty Grinch shirt.
Listen, we talked about this earlier. In 1920, you just hike them pants up another 6-7 inches, dude, and you'd be hup ho. I'm a strong broad, vascular man.
I'm a strong broad.
Wide. Broad is in wide. Like how we used to be able to call the long jump the broad jump, but then a bunch of women got mad about calling it broad jump. Be like, you're the one thinking that you are a broad, not me. Maybe you have a problem.
That's potentially.
So what's going on otherwise? What's up, brother?
I said so, and I have no
idea. I thought that's
what
you're doing. So I had almost a fucking horrible, crippling Christmas. I was texting Bryce the other morning on my... Like, I just gotten off work, 6:40. Hung out at work for a couple more minutes, talked to some people. Waited around just long enough for Walmart to open. So I head out, start to walk to Walmart, right? Because for the world that knows me, knows I don't drive. Plus... Albertsons being right adjacent to Walmart, it's like a 2-minute walk anyway. So I cut out in front of the store, walked down 5th, cross the street, walking down that back road by Walmart. I'm on the left-hand side if you're going to Walmart, right? Mm-hmm. So, and as traffic comes, it's coming towards me. So I'm walking down that sidewalk, and I get to 6th Street. And just as I get to 6th Street, I hear a car coming down the street. So I'm like, okay, they got to stop. But so they don't have to sit there and wait forever for me, I'll cut straight across to the opposite side and just call that good. So I'm like, okay. So I head out, start doing my little jaunt. And I get to the intersection, and I look over, and I see the car coming. So I take one quick step over the line just to clear it. So he's good.
Yeah.
Look back at the road, and then I look back, and this car... didn't even hit a turn signal. Almost 100% certain its headlights weren't on, now that I'm thinking about it.
What?
Comes around the corner and doesn't stay in his lane, comes across the other lane. And so part of me is like, okay, either this person knows me, because that's the first thing I thought was like, do I know you? Like, are you just trying to fuck with me at this point? And I go, didn't recognize the face, didn't recognize the car. Get all the way across into the intersection, and I have to put my hand on the hood and jump back stare at the dude and go, what the fuck? And then watch him slowly drive as he, like, notices that he's now in the opposite lane, correct his driving, get into the right lane, drive slowly to the light, wait for the light to change, and then he drives down the road between Costco and Walmart, slowly around the bend, and into the Walmart parking lot. So I'm trying to bird dog and find where this fucking car is going to park so I can go confront the little bastard. Lose it in the mix of the cars, so I'm not stumbling over shit and running into cars myself, trying to fucking keep an eye on him. And just, yeah.
Holy shit.
I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I didn't recognize the guy. I didn't recognize the car.
Old guy.
It was a younger dude. And I couldn't tell if he, like I said, he was like in the car lounging back like this, had a beanie on, and he looked at me as he like drove past after I like pushed off the hood of the car. And then just kept going.
Hell no, I couldn't let that go, dude.
I wasn't trying to, but I just fucking lost the car. He literally, like, so you make that turn, and that first turn into the Walmart parking lot after you hit that corner, that big bend, he pulled in there and then pulled down way on the far side. And so, like, kept trying to watch. And that's a pretty good distance across the parking lot anyway, so I couldn't have pinpointed it out if I had gotten there and he had the lights off and shit.
Fucking sprinting, dude. I'd have been full tilt running. I mean, I was just...
Well,
or next time, gotta have that phone ready, dude. Picture.
Well, I had my phone in my hand, but it wasn't any, like, I was more worried about getting hit by the fucking car and getting away.
Right.
So.
I mean, like, the drive off, like, when he's driving off. Because then if he confronts you and he's like, what are you going to do about it? You'd be like, no, but I pay people to do stuff. You just fucking walk off.
I couldn't fucking believe it. It was the dumbest thing, and I told a couple of coworkers, and one of the coworkers I told, he's like, he just didn't want you to have a Merry Christmas.
No, that's bullshit.
He wanted to fucking take you out, it looked like. And I was like, apparently, because I literally had to put my hands on the hood and push back to get even further out of the road.
I'd have had to take a window or something.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Well, fuck. You know what would cheer you guys up? A couple of presents.
Just
we're not going to do it all right off the bat. So we're going to start... We're going to start simple. I did it this one. Now, you guys can't fight. Okay? All right?
We can't fight.
No, just because one of you gets something and one of you gets something else, no fighting. Okay?
Well, does Uncle Bryce want to open one
No,
too?
I want to watch you guys open them.
He's one of those
good
guys.
Lord. Yeah, he's that dad.
Yeah.
Are you guys
I really
seriously
dig
opening
the-
them?
Your
nice?
wrapping is a whole lot better than mine.
I really dig the wrapping paper.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Christmas Vacation?
Yeah. Oh, no way.
I was just kidding.
Other than that, that's awesome, dude.
So for the folks that they got King of the Hill Bendham dolls, that's Hank Hill with his little beer. I wanted to get them both. I couldn't find the Bobby.
Couldn't find Bobby anywhere.
Yeah.
I wanted a Bobby. I got one for me too.
Well, of course.
Couldn't just get
So
you
I
guys
already
one.
opened mine.
That's
That's
awesome,
why that
dude.
counts.
Very cool.
Nice.
That will go
Bend
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yes it will. All right, that was good. I like that's a good little opener. I love that shit.
Well, no. I was gonna like, where's you got the garbage can? And then like I look over and he just takes this and just starts to set it in the garbage. And I was like, no, wrong, so wrong piece of paper.
That's
I
awesome.
love it. So
Thank you, Bryce.
no problem.
Badass.
So what kind of presents as an adult like are totally different than presents you got as a kid that are the same present? So meaning, like, if you got it when you're 10, you'd be like, fuck this. But stuff you'd get now, you'd be like, fuck yes.
For me, it's definitely clothes.
Yeah.
Because when I was little and, like, my grandma was like, I got you new tube socks. You know, or I had one aunt that would send fucking just tighty-whities every year. I hadn't wore tighty-whities since I was, like, 7. And I'd be like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And she's still sending me that same pack
Have you transitioned back
of,
yet?
like, Costco tighty-whities.
Well, now here's where
Has either one of you transitioned back to tidy whities yet?
I bought a pair just for, like, shits and giggles and put them on. And I was like walking through the house. Sarah remembers this avidly because it was the same night that I had a full beard and I shaved it down just to a Fu Manchu.
Oh, dude.
And then I put on the tighty whities.
You were fucking getting
and
it.
Started like, walking through the house. And she was like, oh, fuck no.
You ain't
She has
getting
a
on
picture
tonight.
of it somewhere on her phone. But,
See, those would be the things
We
to keep.
will recover that photo.
Yeah. But I cannot, no way, I couldn't. Like, I was just sitting there and I was like, ugh.
Well, now
They
just for the
squish on my giant penis.
just for the simple fact that it probably wouldn't eat through as much, but you'd have
some more
You'd have night
venting.
underwear now.
Yeah, and venting.
True. Yeah, but I don't want to be that dude. Like, if something crazy happens, my house burns down, fucking, like, running out in the street,
Tidy whities.
fucking getting
Well,
my cars out of the driveway and my
You remember
fucking
what
tidy
happened when the
whities.
chicken coop burned down behind our house, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, was it?
Dude, okay,
Was-
so I wake up middle of the night.
I remember.
That house, the duplex that we had on Libby.
Oh, yeah, I remember when the fire.
So it goes up in flames. We're in the upstairs apartment of the two, and I wake up and my fucking window is just orange. No idea why it's orange, but it's fucking orange at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I get up, rip the curtain back. The fucking chicken coop is on fire behind my house. Now, mind you, this chicken coop is made out of a tin shed, but it's got like the plastic roof on it,
Oh, yeah.
but which is normally fine in any sort of weather. But the neighbors that had said chicken coop had gone out of town. And what they did was they put a tarp outside for the chickens to go under for when it snowed or whatever, so they'd have like a dry patch to walk on. But because it's going to be so cold, let's get smart again and let's put a heat lamp under said tarp.
Oh, my.
That's what started the fucking fire.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy.
So it's all that shit there, and I wake up and the flames are ablaze from the ground up to the window. I run in second story, run into my dad's room, wake him up. Dad, the chicken coop's on fire. What? The chicken coop's on fire.
What?
We'll call fucking the fire department. Me being a stupid kid at the time, my brain doesn't register. I go, what's the fucking number?
What?
He goes, just call 911. I go, it charges extra on your phone.
What?
All in a panic, yeah. All in a panic, not thinking whatsoever.
No, that's free, dude.
Yep. Now I realize that now
That's a
as a
free
grown
one, man.
adult paying
Yeah.
attention.
Jim, you were like 20 when you lived there, bro.
Yeah, I know, but still.
I
Remember who I was dating?
No, I know, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I get it.
Hence the young. Yeah.
No, I get it. I just. That's
Anyway.
awesome.
Young girl,
Anyway.
young brain, I guess.
Yeah. Young, dumb, and I was
She
full of
done
cum.
fucked his
You
brains
were?
out upon.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
unloaded.
chicken coop.
Now I get it.
Good one. So run and wake up my dad. I go back into my room to get the phone, run back into his room, and I look in there, and he's standing, leaning in the windowsill, stark fucking naked.
I see it, dude. I can just see it.
But it's when he still had hair, so his hair's all a fucking mess, right? He just looks like a crazy man looking out the window that he just, like, lit a cigarette and, like, had a fucking fight with the neighbor and just flicked it and, like, started the fire himself, like, fuck you, I'm done with this bullshit. And he's just standing there admiring his work. And so, then I come back
Your dad
in.
sleep nudie too.
Yeah,
My
apparently
dad
he did.
sleeps nudie too, dude. I think it's weird.
So I go back in and I said, get some fucking clothes on. We got to get out of the house. So I come back in. He throws on sweatpants, puts on his shoes, doesn't have a coat. So this was after you'd given me your old heavy-duty, like, G-Unit coat with the fur around the hood.
Oh, yeah.
So I grabbed that for him because that's the first coat that I can find that because
thought
I'm
you
already
were
fairly
gangster,
dressed,
dude.
right? So I throw it on him, right? He puts it on. We get outside. The news crew is there before the fire department makes it down because we're in that middle section of town where
Yeah.
just outside the city limits, so it's got to come from the orchard, from the heights,
Oh, that's dumb.
right?
Yep.
So by the time they show up, the news crew's there. They get just a little bit of footage of them getting the hose out and spraying, and then they pack up and go. So they've got footage of my dad standing there, watch the fire and everything go off. So I'm like, okay, so we're going to be on the news, obviously, for whatever fucking reason. So we kick on the news the next night, and they got the 6 o'clock news on, and it's a picture, like the first image they show is my dad's standing in front of that chain link fence, and he's got his back to the camera. And I'm like, okay, so the hood's up. He's got the hood down around his collar, right?
Yeah.
So I just see, like, all this fur, and I'm like, okay, so that's just his fur. It's not his fucking hair or anything like that. He turns to the side, and the hood's back here, and the fur's here, but his hair's like this. And it's just a silhouette of a man with, like, fucking Super Saiyan Goku hair or some bullshit. And I couldn't stop fucking laughing at that whole fucking image. But, yeah.
So speaking of news, so do you guys remember here a few years ago when we lived over in Clarkson and that fucking drunk chick ran her car through our yard
Oh, yeah.
and almost hit my Jeep and shit and then backed out and then took off and almost ran over Rowdy? So the next day the news crew came and they wanted to do a report with me. And it was totally like I was working on my Jeep, like I wasn't expecting it. And they were like, hey, do you mind if we do a quick interview with you? And I was like, sure. Like, totally camera shy, you know, and I'm like, okay. She's like, all right, go ahead and stand right here next to the fence, you know, where it's broke down. And it's like, okay. She's like, so tell us, Mr. Blankenship, like, what did you think when you were sitting in your house? And I was like, it sounded like a demolition derby outside. And the lady was like, oh, did it? And I was like, yeah. I ran outside and I was like, hey! And I was in my underwear. Like, you guys gotta look it up sometime, dude. And they kept it just like that. And it was like, homeowner says, car sounded like a demolition derby. And I was like, oh, Jesus. Clarkston.
It's always, right.
If
It's
it
always
doesn't sound more redneck at all.
well, and
Yeah.
you wonder why.
I was in
like,
my underwear and I was excited there's a demo derby going
Demo
off outside,
derby.
but
And it almost hit my Jeep.
Well, here's the difference between news in Seattle and news here. People in Seattle, they'll like prep them. They'll be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
we're going to ask this question. We're going to ask this question. Maybe you want to act in this way. This is kind of what we expect of interviewers.
Yeah.
Here, they're like, hey, you look to be working upon something. Tell me about the wreckage.
And I'm all greasy and I have no hat. And my hair's all fucked up. And I'm
Yeah,
laying
I'd
on
be
my
like,
back,
this
so
is maybe
grease in my hair.
Give me a fucking scotch of
Yeah.
a second to figure it out
Ugh.
first before you throw me on television.
Yeah.
Because then people are just like, hey, that's Sean. What was that story about again?
He's pretty retarded.
He's fucking dumb. That's what that story's about. Next channel.
what about you? What's a Christmas present you're excited to get now that you weren't as a kid?
You know, kind of along the socks and underwear line thing.
Yeah.
But, like, when I was a kid, I didn't play, like, a shit ton of video games. I did when I was bored, but when I had something to do, you know? So, like, if I'd have got one, I'd be like, oh, cool, there's something to do. But now, if I'd got a video game or something, I'd fucking be over the moon. I'd be like, oh, you know, it just...
Right.
One little, you know, I got, like, a whole stack of Genesis games one time when I was a kid, and a brand new Sega Genesis and shit. And it was cool, but I just wasn't... To me, it was...
You were more the outdoor kid.
Well, that, and it just... Yeah, my wrestlers were just as cool as the game, just as cool as anything else. It was just another toy. It wasn't like the toy like other kids seem to be about.
Yeah.
I went through that phase when, like with my first Nintendo, and then as I got older, it just kind of faded off like other toys do. But just, yeah, like that, dude. Fucking grown up shit that, like... I mean, off the top of my head, it's hard to think until you have it in front. Oh, like if you got, like, all the scented soaps and shit, like the dude stuff. Like, if you're a kid and you got, like, a grooming kit, that would suck cock. But now...
Right.
Like, if I got something that, like, for your beard and your hair, and here's a fucking dude brush, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
you
so,
know,
like,
'cause there's all those...
to flip that on its head, as a kid, you get the bubble bath sets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
I
you're
really
like,
didn't give a fuck about
Cool.
that.
Like,
Right.
I like the character, but it's fucking... I'm not
Yeah.
gonna... Why do I want to take a bath?
Right.
Why do I want
Just-
that for a gift?
It just sits under the sink for
Yeah.
years.
Yep, it sure does. Everybody that I know is used to, like, especially in the 90s, there'd be that pink Mr. Bubbles fucking bubble bath thing. And it'd always be 7/8 full because you were over it the first time you did it.
Yeah.
The only time it was really cool was when we... Oh, you guys weren't there for that. We brought a whole bunch of Mr. Bubble and brought it to Headgate back when it was still the waterfall and dumped it in there. And the bubbles got like 47 feet tall.
Fuck.
And there was bubbles going down the creek.
We wonder why they shut her down.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's gone now.
It's gone now, so...
It's in the dirty ocean,
Yeah.
not in the clean mountains. It's cool.
Yeah. It went that
Shit
way.
rolls downhill.
Yep.
It's good.
Don't worry about it.
So don't worry about it.
All said and done.
Fuck, oh dear. What? Sorry.
Like, I know we did this kind of last time too, but Okay. I'm trying to word it differently, but like
in Spanish.
I don't want to say. Yeah.
Como se?
Like the best present. Are we gonna do that again? I don't want to.
Nah, fuck it.
We already did that.
Nah, we did that. We kind of blew a lot of the Christmas stuff out there.
Yeah, we blew our load.
What's a grown-up present you'd like to get this year? Like, you know how, like, some couples will, you fucking make the gift certificate type of thing?
Oh, yeah.
So what would be yours of choice?
Well, half the time, like, so I always told my parents, like, I put this out there.
Wow, this is an adult thing, and it starts with you say about your parents.
I told my mommy.
I said, Mom, I want a fuck doll.
Holy shit.
They couldn't find one, so they got me one of them
just spit that.
They got me one of them blow-up aliens from the carnival.
Oh,
right. Just
no, so, like, a few years ago, like, it just put... They don't last long, but they work. I've been single for I don't know how long, and I've just put out there, like, on Facebook...
27 years.
Yeah, roughly. Like, just introduce me to a good girl. Like, introduce me to somebody that I can start something with. And I know that's a weird one, like a wish list, but...
Oh.
I mean, you can buy yourself one from another country if you want.
Yeah, I mean, like, if
we got that guy from Yemen. If you got any women.
Dude, they do, and I bet that's one of the cheapest countries. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why.
Most of them, like,
picking
women,
on
like,
her, but yeah. They're
like
probably, like,
ones,
a little hairier, I'm just assuming.
Like, these women?
We'll introduce her to
Those are some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
If you ever got to see them.
You know what I mean, though? Yeah, like...
Oh, their eyeballs?
When they take their... Like, if you ever see one, beautiful women over there. Man.
Maybe, yeah.
Just saying.
I was thinking more like...
Actual presents.
Well, yeah. No. Like, you know how, like, you're like, if you're in a relationship, you can have a hookup, and you're like, here's 10 free massages. Here's, that kind of thing. Or like, here's here's one on, like if the chick's like... Things? Yeah, so you just make it. You hand make it. Oh, this is she makes you one for, like, one roadhead on a trip. You know what I mean? Or something like that. That's what I'm saying. You're making it up. Like, what would be your best adult that kind of present?
Yeah.
Not saying? Like, what would you want? What would just twist your toes and blast you off in the stratosphere if old Sarah said it to you for Christmas? Are we talking about, like,
sexual stuff?
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I can't believe you can't... Like, we talk about dildos and buttholes all the time, and you guys are both
so I would
I want a good girl. Are we talking about sex? Like, what the fuck? Of course we
I gotta have a female to get to that good shit, so...
That's why it's a makeup thing, boys. That's why I said make it up. If you had a partner, girlfriend, whatever, you hook up girls that you're like, hey, even the one that you call last, what would the girl do for you that's your gift certificate from her?
So for me, it would probably just be like a whatever you want type of deal.
Oh.
Like, you call the shots type of situation. Even if it's just something like, if it's something sensual, where it's just like a romantic deal, or you have full control, you have full power for 24 hours. Like, you make all the decisions. Because half the time I'm literally...
my brain goes right to set or setting.
Well, there's that too, but what I'm saying is, like, so... I mean, obviously, I can pick out an outfit, and I can pick out a place and time and everything like that. That's the simple stuff. But when it comes to, like, making a decision, be like, okay, I just want to do sex now.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Now.
Like this
the
now.
Super dom, super sub style.
But at the same time, it's like, you don't have to...
Yeah.
Like, 24, I am the ruler of whatever, like...
Your vagine.
Yeah. But then at the same time, like, if I just want to, like, sit down and watch a movie, you have to sit down and watch it with me.
See, that would actually be a good one for me.
Would you do that? Would you waste 2 hours of 24 hours that you could fucking come unglued on some butthole and such?
At some point, you're going to get...
I don't got that in me no more, man.
Well, you can take breaks. I don't mean just solid 24 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's where you have that 2 hours of that there. But you can eat a sandwich and all that shit at the same time.
It takes a lot to keep
dude, keep the blood in her. Got to pump the iron in. No, but like that could be part of it in thing too. Like, you feed me my sandwich. Go get me a beer. Go get me my drink.
Obviously,
Like
but
the
then-
whole fucking 9, dude.
Yeah.
Just, yes, sir. You know, like that kind of thing.
Like I said, like a full 24 hours
After about
of like
4 minutes of her doing just that, you'd be ready all over again for fucking sure, dude. 100%. If I had just laid it down for an hour and I was eating a sandwich, I'm like, go get me a fucking beer. And you like say, like you get to be all dommy about it maybe, or what, I don't know how that world works, but that's how it works in my brain. And she's like, yes, sir. And then like gets on her knees and like hands it to you and then like gets back. You're like, you dismissed, you know. I'd be chasing her ass back in the fucking bedroom like, yep, I'm ready again. Fuck yeah. That'd be sick, dude. I like your fucking pick, dude.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, it's simple, but it also lets you have that moment of like, because I'm literally just like a go with the flow kind of guy anyway when it comes to that sort of shit. Like, where you want to eat. I don't care if you got like a picky situation, because half the females that I've dated have had picky situations with their stomach or diabetes or something like that where they can only eat certain things. Yeah, they can only eat certain things. So I'm just like, I can find whatever on the menu.
Right.
I can make something work. If I want to add something and do that,
relationship where I've had, like, it's been so weird, or like somebody that's a really picky eater or doesn't eat at all. Like, I've never been with somebody that doesn't eat good. Like, that'd be fucking weird.
Well, I mean, and it's not that they don't eat
but
good.
I hated her guts. So.
It's not that they don't eat good, but at the same time, it's like they have, like, so with the one that had the stomach issues and she was diabetic.
Yeah.
There's literally certain things she can eat for one situation, but she can't eat for the other.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you pick wherever the hell we're going to eat, and I know 90% of the time it's going to cost me a chunk of change because of what you can and can't eat. Like,
right.
Going to sit down somewhere to eat, you have to get, like, fish. There's not many places in the valley that serve fish other than, like, somewhere sit-down, semi-fancy place. Yeah. So in that situation, I'm like, that's fine. I can find a sandwich, a burger, whatever.
Yeah.
I can cheapen my meal up because I'm still going to get full off of what I'm eating. And you're going to get full. You're going to eat your shit. So it doesn't matter. But then at that point, it's like, I've also now have the power to go, I can pick where I want to eat. You have to find something. And if you don't find something, that's your problem, not mine, for 24 hours.
There you go.
I can now tell you when I want sex. I can now tell you when I want...
Would you leave the toilet seat up?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd purposefully run all the toilet paper out and leave the brown roll on, shit like that. It'd cost me so much money.
I'd tape the seat lid up.
Fuck yeah. This is off limb. Do not put the seat down for 24 hours.
With the lid, man.
What do you mean?
Put it down.
Sarah's not like that. She's like, it's as easy for me to have to put it down.
Yeah.
So she's
I think it's from like the old, for some reason, all those old school like chivalry rules. Like I love opening the door for women, putting them in the car. Yeah. I've always just liked that. I've never thought of it as like, oh, I'm being extra. I don't know. My mom used to always just pump shit like that into me, just like open the door for her, you know. Don't honk knock, like that kind of shit.
Dad would do that. He would brush Beth's hair at the end of the night after she'd get out of the shower, like super like little tiny shit, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's those little things that mean a lot to a woman too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like this year, I'll say like my Christmas, you know, normally it's always about like the kids. Like Haley got her stuff this year, but I really focused on Sarah this year. Like it was just one of those years where like she put up with a lot of shit. Like, stuff with me, stuff with, like, herself, with her family, like, my family, like, so I really focused hard on Sarah this year, so I'm super
it ain't Christmas
excited.
yet, dude. Do the gift certificate thing for her. like a gift certificate for a back rub that doesn't end in terrible sex. Like, and that'd be
Isn't
a joke
it funny
and
how
a thing. It always does. We're guys.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever done the whole thing like, hey, give you a back rub, and then like you both get naked, and they're laying on their back, and you're like kind of like straddling their butt, and your pee-pee's in their like butt crack, and you're like rubbing. All of a sudden you're like in.
Yeah,
like that's over.
Yeah, that's the trick.
That's how it works.
That's how that works, bro.
And then afterward, it's like, I thought you were gonna give me a back rub, and I'm like,
I always
I'm tired.
I did.
I'm sleepy.
I always took it like a little step further, like a little more detail to it. So I'd start to rub their back, and I go, I'm way better at this with lotion. I'll just tell you right now. Like if I can use some lotion, it's a lot better.
Yeah, you really should anyway. Who gives a shitty fucking dry back rub?
That's how you bait them into getting the clothes off. If they're not already in that intent to do it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Because half the time, if I'm just offering a back rub, like...
Yeah. I think obviously women know what's coming next, but like to surprise them with just a back rub and they get to lay there and you don't fucking dump a batch of baby batter in them and they got to go figure that out and then,
I dig that
shower
idea.
and whatever.
No,
yeah.
I dig that
like
idea.
back rub, no end in sex.
Since I've gotten older, and married, I'm actually like more like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, if there's
apologetic
that situation, like if I'm like, I made a big fucking mess, I'm like, fuck. Let me go get you a towel. I'm so sorry. When you're a teenager, you're just like,
See, I was the other way around because I was petrified of having kids because I was pretty sure I was going to be a pro skateboarder and pro skateboarders didn't have kids.
Oh, of course not. No.
True.
They just traveled the country and banged fucking ramp tramps. But like, no, it's as an adult where it's just like everywhere. It's like fucking because I don't know. It's part of the role play.
True.
But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe if there's probably some people that don't want cum all over them.
How did our Christmas episode end up being like the fucking...
Speaking of which, presents again.
Presents
Presents
Your
again.
turn. Your
I
turn.
get one?
Bryce's turn.
All right. I don't know what all.
So grab
This one. I don't need two presents,
Yeah,
guys.
that's okay.
This one's me. We'll save the bigger ones for the end. Okay. Well, those bigger ones. You guys have to open another one too, though. So this isn't for me. This is from Wrecking Ball.
Oh, okay.
Different kind of tastes than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And here's one. This just got. I know it's the same kind of wrapping paper. Okay. But this is actually two fancy tickles from Krampus.
Oh shit!
So we'll open that in a minute.
Okay.
In a little bit. I'll put that right there. I have a present. Jim needs a present. I think this is a Sean too. Yep, that's a Sean.
Oh,
Actually,
this is a Jim.
There's a little Jim up front there.
So these are both.
Okay,
from
that's
me,
from
actually,
Sean.
so,
This
yeah.
is perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
I like watching you guys.
I almost thought they were all in the same wrapping.
These are
paper.
definitely spark plugs. These are definitely spark plugs. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did do it. I think he did do it. I already know what this is.
Dude.
Oh my fucking what? This completes the 89 collection or 92.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh,
guys
we got
are
the
way more
pump
turtles
shredder.
than I am.
We have the pump shredder and the Foot Clan dude. Oh my god. That is so perfect, dude.
Oh, nice. I think this is one of the only ones I didn't have. 'Cause
Really?
I've been buying. I bought a bunch of these a long time ago.
Dude, when I saw those at the
I never
dollar
saw
store,
a Taker one.
Yeah,
when
I
you,
was like,
when you said there was Hot Wheels, you meant the dollar store in Lewiston, didn't you?
Yeah.
I went to Clarkston. I found one Hot Wheel and a
Yeah.
bunch of Maestros, and none of those. That's amazing. Oh, you got a turtle too.
Yeah. You guys are way more
Oh, you
into
got
the
the
turtles
head
than me,
spinner
so
and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
my little dick's hard right now. This is so cool.
This is badass.
Yeah,
I'm digging that.
I had
Is it
never
like
seen
a super?
one.
Yeah, it's like
It's
the
VW hippie van turned into a flat nose semi truck pulling a really long hippie van bus. And it actually works super good
On
in
a
the tracks.
track?
Oh yeah, it's
No
like
shit.
it says it's recommended for the
That's
tracks.
awesome, dude.
Why I don't know, because that looks precarious, but it says it's great for tracks.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it's
That
probably
goes along
just,
with all my other like
that's
little
kind of what I
Volkswagen
thought.
stuff.
I was thinking, and I saw it, and I thought that's
Nice.
for that guy.
I dig it. Thank you. Cool.
Oh man.
So do we do the Krampus one?
Yeah, and this. Well, no, let's. Yeah. Okay. This
Because that'll give us
actually-
something else to talk about.
This
I'm
actually,
assuming.
well, I shouldn't open it. Maybe Jim should open this
Should
one.
I open this one?
Yeah, this is you'll see. This is right up Jim's.
Ooh. So we can definitely do a bonus episode out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but yeah, probably.
Unless it's just a box with something in it.
No, that's the box.
Okay.
What is it?
It's
A movie game for everyone.
it's Blockbuster the party game.
No.
So
shit.
from what Krampus told me, is essentially it's like a fast play game. So there's parking spots. I'll have tickets. You'll have tickets. Whatever. And when something flips up, it says movies with ghosts. So like we all have cards,
And you have
and
to
hopefully
play.
you have one with a ghost in it, and then you can play it if you have a space to play it. And I think it's play it first probably.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And honestly, I think it's just a deck of cards and that thing on the inside. But yeah, we could definitely turn that into a game.
Oh yeah,
We could do a couple rounds on the show maybe for New Year's.
that works.
The New Year's episode, so we could do like 2 rounds of the questions and fuck with people. But yeah, I saw it and I was
cool.
like, there's Blockbuster merchandise and one Blockbuster in like Eugene, Oregon?
Somewhere.
I think it's
yeah.
Eugene, Oregon is
You
the
know what we
only
should do?
remaining,
We should take
remaining
a Fancy
Blockbuster.
Tickles road trip.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Where we set
Yeah.
the shit up in the car
Yeah.
and record the audio as we drive.
Yeah.
I got a GoPro. We just flip the old fucking, to
Hey,
GoPro
we can take
status.
the Geo, man.
Oh, dude, that'd be so sexy in the summertime.
Nah, I don't know.
And it would
It
put all
don't
our
do very
seats
good on the
together.
highway, though, man.
We'll backroad it, dude.
Yeah, true.
55 and under, brother.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's what. Thank you,
Yeah.
Krampus.
Yeah,
Thank
Krampus,
you.
Which
Krampus,
is the not
Krampus.
nice version of
It's weird that he
Santa
gave us a
Claus.
present, but
Well, we're
we're kind
fucking.
of nasty.
Yeah,
so.
we're into his shit. He's like, fucking
dildos and
big old,
pussy.
big dicks, big
Yeah.
old. I like that guy with the big.
Now that I
dick.
know it's a movie game, I expected and it's from Krampus. I expected like a XXX blockbuster edition.
You know,
That's
they
kinda
didn't
what I was
have
going
one.
thinking it
They didn't
was.
have one.
They
is
didn't
what
have
he
one of
said.
that.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Sad.
Fucking A. Fucking what else? You guys want to just blast through some presents? I'm in a present and
I was
mood.
gonna say we might as well at the
Let's
moment.
do some of that.
Hey,
so, yeah, I'm gonna just stack you guys up. I don't know what all this stuff is over here, but so we got another one to Sean and another one to Sean.
Oh boy.
Yep, and then we got actually.
I was worried I wouldn't get
actually
much,
another to Sean.
and then I would sit on the
That's to
ground
Bryce.
and cry and bang my head on
So
the
then,
floor.
are we just gonna want to tell us which ones we should open first and last?
Hey, do you have any good memories about like a sibling, sibling
Well,
on Christmas? I mean, you have older siblings.
well,
so-
but yeah, but it would be like my brother was just like another uncle when it came to like
Yeah.
quality of present, like because he'd always like every year when we lived in Antone.
Yeah.
Not to say that we like roughed it, but we kind of roughed it, and so we'd always get a big ass winter jacket that was the new one that fit you that year, and he
Yeah.
bought us like Yukon Gold snowshoes, like really fucking nice ones because our snowmobile stopped working and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was a sneeze. Sorry.
This
I don't know.
is
All I heard was like a bloop, bloop, bloop.
Jim only has 2 left.
That's okay.
No,
Well, no,
yeah.
I know.
Actually, open the one from Sean first. Yeah, then it'll all go. And then this is also Sean.
Now, how did that? Okay.
So I want Sean to open the little green one first. We'll just set this bad boy right there.
Little green. I don't know.
No, really give it a
Really, just break it. Whatever's in there.
can't.
I don't know.
He doesn't even remember. I don't think.
You know. Oh, it's a tricky. This is a good tricky present too. I think I taped the box extra good for you.
Yeah. The guy who's all like fucking nervous and has no fingernails. Great.
It's a good thing we're sitting on a wall with a bunch of tools behind
Yeah,
us.
that's probably like
No
a razor
shit.
nip.
Oh, hey, I got her. I got her, man.
I got her, bud.
What is it? Oh. Hey.
It's like
a little airplane.
It
And
was
you
a
put it
mini-
together with bolts and washers. Dude, it's like bolts and washers and all kinds of
That's-
shit.
yeah.
That's cool, dude.
I saw that and I thought, we both work for hardware stores. He likes models. He doesn't put them together. This will be perfect.
Just
But
put
you
it up
could.
there.
I seen the
This
little
is cool.
display pictures a guy had online. He had
Yeah.
every single one that they made.
Really?
And they're like little, but I just
This
thought
is
of you.
cool, man.
Thought it was cool.
This is cool.
I,
It's a little airplane.
Bryce, open you one.
you want me to open one?
You open one. We'll go on around,
All right.
and then eventually we'll
This
just
is
get back
from
to Sean, where
Sean.
he just opens the rest
I'm
of
pretty
this.
sure that this is this the new sex numbing cream we talked about?
I couldn't find it. It was all sold out.
Yeah, we bought it all last time. You
He's
and
out
me.
already. That's
You
why
and
he's
me.
asking if he needed more.
I've been taking the
was
garbage
a-
out in here for like 2 episodes.
I peed in there once.
There's like old moldy monster cans in there. Like, it's pretty cool.
Isn't it funny how Rockstar doesn't? Am I fucking the box up royally? Is that
I
bad?
don't care.
Oh.
I'm not one of those people that keeps it.
I got the taker, so neither one of us can fight. That's so
Isn't
smart.
that funny that you did that too?
I did the same thing. And this matches the figurines Oh, man.
It's like the other
These
ones
ones are
got.
even nicer bubble packs than the ones I got, dude. That's sick.
Because like I said, we got a bunch of the ones
Now I
from
gotta
down there.
take
There
them
was
all out of
like,
the box and put them on the
like
fucking
Bray
shelf.
Wyatt. There was all those guys.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them, but
And I got candy. I got a lot of candy.
Okay.
M&M candy.
I tried to do the online all green M&M thing, but I couldn't.
It's all right.
So
Oh, motherfuckers, yeah, I've been plugging these for weeks. Dumpster Fire 2020. Woo! And guess what, folks? We're almost fucking done with it.
And
Almost.
now you've got.
And
now
I've got
you've
my shirt, oh my
That'll
You
god.
be
got your New
Money.
Year's Eve shirt already.
New Year's Eve. Ho, 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 ho. I don't drink, so like I can only do the ho, 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 not the chug part, but that's okay.
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Oh,
oi,
I
oi,
fucking
oi.
love giving people alcohol on New Year's when I don't drink. It's so awesome. Thanks,
Watching
dude.
people.
That's fucking awesome. That's the kind of shit that gets my dick hard about Christmas presents. So well thought out. Like,
When you see something that you're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, nuh-uh. No fucking way, dude. Ho! Show him. Show him. Show the people. That's a NECA.
I know, dude.
Toonie Terror?
I've got a couple of these already.
You don't
I think-
have that one.
No, I don't think I do.
Nah, that one- okay, good.
That is
I heard you
sick.
talking about
I
it a
haven't
couple
seen.
weeks ago, and I was like,
yeah,
oh.
but I've never seen a carded one, man. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good wall hanger.
Because I think I've got
Oh,
Michael
yeah,
Myers.
fucking- look at that, folks.
Pennywise and another one. I think
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
if it's.
Because
Yeah.
when I went down there, they
Well,
had
and you
all
don't
of them, and I
have-
was like, oh shit, I bet Jim has all these fucking.
Well, I've been going
Jim's
down there.
got
and
the foldy one.
I've got the box ones,
Yeah.
the more
Yeah.
expensive ones. They had a Gremlins one down there not too long ago, and the one I just saw that I showed to Bryce, they've got a Ninja Turtles
Was
one.
it the dual Gremlins? Like the
No.
one from the movie on the Christmas Gremlin? All in the 2-pack?
It's just
The
the
Christmas
one. It's a
Gremlin
single
one was pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I
like
want that one. Bad. All right.
cool.
All right.
Alright,
Sean,
I'm gonna
you've got to
open
get
one
caught up. You're going to have to do
Yeah.
a couple. So do this one first. No.
Do this
Do
one
this
first.
one first. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Who's
Yep.
this from?
That's Donut Santa.
Santa.
Santa,
from
baby. Don't look in there. Just
I'm-
keep opening. Pull hard, puss.
I don't. Oh, I'm trying to pull the fucking strings.
This ain't tamping season. I bet you can tell what it is with your hands.
Feels like
Is that a banana?
Is that a banana?
feels like a cup. It feels like a vacuum.
What's
It must be an R2D2. Nice, dude. Fuck yeah.
I seen your eyes get all big when I
Nice.
found it, and I was like, "Oh, yep."
I remember that night.
Yeah. You're
I was like-
"Fuck, that thing is so-" Yeah, dude. Your eye, it was as if you saw your first pair of titties, dude. It was awesome.
Aw, that's badass.
Fucking A.
dude.
Just little
And,
guy.
dude. He goes perfectly with
The big.
the big Vader.
Yeah, I thought
even
it
though
was
like
the
R2D2 wasn't like Vader's buddy, but
Well, maybe they can chill and they'll work things out. You know what I mean? They'll
Maybe.
share a bowl. He
They
can
could.
light it with his red lightsaber.
it's been years.
It
so-
has been a long time. Like shit, just
That's
he's a
badass.
robot.
Beep boop beep beep.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Cool,
beeps or
man.
nothing, but it looked like that used to
It's
beep
cool.
right there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe put a light in it. Oh, is that a right there? What's that? Is that a dial? An
Yeah.
actuator? Nope, that's
Yeah.
actually on him.
Yeah.
Pretty detailed for a garbage can.
I like it. It looks like your vacuum.
Dude, I bet if you open that up, I didn't even think if it opens up, it
You
might
could put your weed in.
you know, it might have something in there.
No, it doesn't open. It just spins.
Oh.
It just spins.
I didn't know it was from Santa. I
Oh.
didn't, you know.
I don't know.
I
If
yeah,
you
I wouldn't do
actually
that. I
put-
was just kidding. I didn't put anything in there.
there.
If that's what you were thinking,
Did
I
Bryce
just
sneak something.
I
in
just thought it.
R2D2?
I didn't know. I never even checked to see if it was a can.
I think his head just spins.
He
so-
should, because
rotates.
that's what he does.
But now I gotta get him back around, and now I'm scared.
Oh, he's good.
Okay,
That's
good.
good.
We're
He's
good.
right there. Yeah.
Sweet. You sit right there with Peter. Cool. Nice.
I think
Thank
you need to open one more too again
One more.
for this to cycle out.
All right, I'm gonna open one from Jim.
No, that's
Well, that
from
one's
Bryce
Bryce.
too.
Oh, I'm gonna
Just save the
open one
gym
from-
because I have a gym next.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. I don't know why I care.
You
but
went
it's-
all out.
Nah.
That is
Like he's-
super fucking wrapping paper, dude.
Well, so check this out, folks. You can buy 21 yards of gift wrapping tape for $2.79, or 33 yards of packing tape for $2.49. Oh yeah, I fucking super.
Napa Valley.
Yeah, dude, Napa Valley. I don't even remember what's in there. This is the one I'm not super sure on. You need a
It
name.
might just be a used bar of soap.
Actually, it could be. You need something pokey, bud.
I do.
There's a saw. Use the saw. Big saw.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
That'll
it's a heavy box.
It'll work out.
Not too far, bud.
Oh, okay.
Just through the tape. Just through the tape.
It's a fucking puppy. Be careful.
Fucking cut it in half. Blood comes down everywhere. Oh no!
It was really a puppy.
You might want to cut this out.
You didn't even poke holes in the box.
What is it? Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah,
Whoa,
I thought you'd like that kind of stuff.
that is fucking. That is.
That's from the
fucking
personal
cool,
collection.
dude. I was gonna say. Wow.
Yeah, I kept looking at it, and I thought, I know a guy who has
Ooh.
way more of that kind of stuff than the rest.
I do have a lot of skulls.
Yeah, you're a skull on your truck kind of guy.
Oh fuck, dude. Okay, this is badass.
Oh, yeah. And if I remember right,
How's that?
it tucks
Oh, right there.
like that.
Oh my god.
Show the folks what you got there, bud.
Look at there.
Little Grim Reaper statue in his
Look at
throne.
that.
Throne
It's
of
probably
skulls.
haunted.
Oh, it's for sure haunted. I
Good.
also now that you're holding it and you have taken possession of
You
it,
touched the last.
You got some less. Now my
So-
spirit balls are gonna go off.
that lived right next to my mom on the mantle for quite some time.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
So they, yeah,
cool, bud.
He had a thing for your mom. Now you can have a thing with his mom.
yeah.
Hey.
Ghost mom,
Sweet.
real dick.
This honestly, this is badass.
Yeah,
I dig it, dude.
I know you like
fucking
the
dig it.
Scullies.
You know, it'd be really cool if you just took like, you got these little spots right here. You could put some incenses in there.
Oh yeah, I think it's got incense holes in it somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Then the ashes fall upon his head. Jimmy, my man.
All
My
right.
turn now.
Yep. I
All
like.
right.
Fuck, that's cool.
There we got the
You got
nine.
part of my collection, and I got part of your collection.
I know.
And the scary guys.
And maybe, just maybe, we're about to go full circle.
We're gonna go big.
This is the two-part present.
Oh, this is your butter.
Yeah,
That candle smells good.
it does. This is so Christmassy. I'm fucking loving it. Folks, sorry we weren't addressing you for a while, but this is our, we earned some boring fancy tickle
Yeah.
content. You can scan past this part if you don't want to watch us do this. This part you might want to watch.
This part we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
It's one of those fucking confetti bombs, dude.
It just blows.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of the guy that he'd been getting his packages stolen, so he set up a glitter bomb?
Yeah.
I did not.
But he's got it set with like 4 cameras on it.
Is it the one that fucking spins and shit?
Well,
These
it
are
goes off and
cameras?
it's like gold glitter, and then it's
Yeah.
like at the end of it, it shits off skunk fart spray.
Yeah.
But he's got it recording the whole time. Oh boy. Did you give this to me,
I
you
sure
big
did.
jerk face? I gotta find somewhere to set it.
That's the second part.
Oh.
It's the second.
So for folks that don't know what they're looking at here, it's the 2002 Jack's Pacific's full-scale Hell in the Cell.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it goes directly over the scale wrestling, right?
Did you order me the ring?
No, it's better than that. Hopefully. I did get the ring. I also set aside all the money for the shelves and everything to finally convert Collectible Closet.
Oh,
And this
boy.
could be the centerpiece of Collectible Closet. And I thought you'd be able to put fake little bleachers all the way around with wrestlers that are loose
Am I
pack.
supposed to get a giant blade in here too?
Oh, fuck, no, that was an accident, bud. Is there other shit in there?
There's a few other things in here.
I've been looking for these, dude. Good karma, dude. I have been looking all the fuck over.
Well, that's why I was like,
Oh, yeah, no. So, folks, I have
No,
one-
you don't get none of that shit.
I have Nerf guns. Oh, man.
there's a couple of those arms in there.
fucking random
Perfect.
shit.
Oh my god, presents back to me.
I was just like, what am I looking at right now?
How did I miss that, dude? I fucking reboxed it.
You were smoking weed.
I was definitely smoking weed, dude. So for those...
Why do you have a giant knife?
That's
Two skeleton hands.
This is
Well, that's why I
my-
was like, is that supposed to be in
So
there?
Cody from work, when we talk about the biggest pocket knives, I fucking pretty sure I win with this bad boy, the Timber Rattler.
You better just give that to Jim in case he almost gets run over again.
No
He could
shit.
have just stabbed
Look
that
at, dude,
fucker
I
through
got
him.
Christmas presents. Jim got Christmas
Out of my
presents.
Christmas present.
Sean's playing with the knives, so that'll happen soon. Oh, yeah.
Hot diggity.
That's cool.
Thank
man.
you, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Down to the... You want to do it at the same time?
Get it,
yeah.
boys.
Jim.
Get it.
Fucking get her.
Now, there's multiple things in there, but it's all... I just put it all in one package.
How did you... Oh, I was like, we had the same size box. That's not possible.
So yours is taped on the other side.
This is the side I opened?
Yeah.
All right.
And the plastic bags are to make sure the shit
Sean.
don't rattle.
He fucking got it for me. Kraft Tartar 12 count. He knows how much I fucking
shit.
love
What's
tartar
mine?
sauce, dude.
Organic.
I'm not even going to open it, dude. Thank
Just
you
keep it-
so
just keep it
fucking
going.
much,
Organic.
brother.
Just leave it alone.
Dijon mustard.
Dude, we both got exactly what we wanted.
Now you guys can
Fuck.
get together and make sandwiches.
I think I know what the first thing is. Oh, it is. Oh my, I'm fucking hard as a rack right now, buddy.
No fucking way, dude.
This is
The shot.
36 disc collections, all 135 episodes of Ancient Aliens, 10th anniversary edition.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So all of it's there.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You got.
7, 8, 9,
You
10.
got.
I am.
You got. Oh god. The Sean Connery collection.
I remember you
Dr.
saying that's
No
your favorite one.
From Russia with
Is
Love.
there anything in this? Is this
No.
packing?
Finger.
All
It's all
right.
just packing to keep stuff.
Dude, all.
What do I got here?
Roger.
What is
Moore.
this? What is? Dude, what?
So
Nice,
it's the
dude.
new edited or like remastered, but it's also got extra stuff in it.
The death of Michael Corleone. Holy shit, The Godfather, for folks that know how much I fucking love gangster movies, dude.
Sean Connery collection.
That's amazing. Oh, the Robert Moore?
The
Roger Moore?
Roger Moore collection.
Holy fucking, what's going on over
The
there?
Brute. Pierce Brosnan collection.
The only one that I didn't get was the Daniel Craig one, 'cause I
Daniel
figured
Craig.
those are all new.
Yeah.
Oh, nah,
Shit,
right on.
dude. The Pacific. This is a good fucking series.
Hell's fucking...
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
gonna eat me
Jim.
some fucking M&Ms. Folks,
Thank you.
why don't you let us
man.
know what you get for Christmas? Let us know the funny shit that happens over your Christmases so that we have some jibber jabber for our New Year's episode. Because I have a feeling it's going to involve some of these toys, some of these fucking candies. That's a feel-good year right there, folks.
Man, you guys hit it out of the park.
I mean, it's 2020, but fuck oh dear, boys. You know, we're about to get it out of the way. We're going to go out with style, say bye-bye 2020.
Yeah.
Below 21.
Next episode, I want to go over our resolutions. Like, what are we going to give up for like a month and a half to go directly back to doing? 'Cause last year, I quit the drinking, and I quit the smoking, the cigarettes. I'm kind of out of vices. Like,
I think the only one we were talking about for you before was the energy drinks, but
yeah, dude, that's going to be
even then...
I think I'll just switch only to coffee. I'll make only my own coffee,
Well-
and then that's all I can drink is what I bring to work in my thermos or something.
Bry switched from like energy drinks and
Want some
soda
candy?
Sure.
to
Thank you.
like tea
Yeah,
or
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah,
'Cause
something a little more
green
natural
tea
at
is
least.
like at least got the caffeine flavor to
Well,
it.
and it's different too.
Yeah.
Like green tea is not bad for you because of the antioxidants.
No.
But yeah, we're gonna do a new healthy year. We're gonna
I don't know. Like I said, I'm still prepping for an apocalypse.
prep for an apocalypse, but I have an idea.
I'm gonna start
We're gonna
powerlifting.
have. Yep. And I was thinking, we should do an exercise episode. We go over healthy habits, bad habits, funny habits, things people used to do in the past that are terrible for your actual health.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about like
Yank it
like,
until you get a scab.
yeah, like yank until you get a scab, and like Archie Moore used to smoke cigars and drink beer while hitting heavy bags and shit for news, as a heavyweight champion of the world, that kind of shit.
They used to tell you smoking was good for you.
Yeah.
Then it was bad for you.
Pall Mall, the healthy cigarette.
The healthy cigarette.
9 out of 10 doctors are out of their mind endorsing this cigarette.
Well, nowadays you got people that go, sugar's good for you, sugar's bad for you. And it just flip-flops back and forth on what's the natural way to go about getting the sugar.
Egg yolk, egg white, fuck, who knows?
I try and put it all together in one meal, and I'm like, I'm hitting all bases. I have to be just fine.
Yeah.
I
get this.
Yeah.
I'm not super, like I said, when it comes to food and the healthy side, I'm not real picky about much of, obviously, as being a single bachelor, you go through the same thing, but you also have a kid, so it's smarter for you to have actual food in your house.
Right.
For me, it's like I just live alone. I don't cook for anybody. It's just easier for me to order out. Living right where I'm at, it's Chinese food up the place, burger spot up there.
Well, you have one of the
down
best
the road.
Chinese places in town, right?
That you could throw a rock at and hit. And that's not bad. Like, honestly, if you pick the right meals in Chinese food, like honey lemon chickens and things like that, those aren't half bad for you because they get all the sugar out of, like, honey and shit like that. But,
wow, so much MSG.
But yeah, we're going to bring some fucking weights over. We're going to get our sweatbands on. We're not going to go hard, but we're definitely going to be standing up doing aerobic-like things for a lot of the episode. Table's going to be gone.
Not just sitting.
We're going to stand around top. We're going to fucking be doing our thing, Might put up some jazzercise.
Stretch bands.
We'll do some jazzercising, for sure. Some, might even do some, like, metalizing. Like, instead of jazzercising, you're metalizing.
Oh.
So we'll fucking get our crank on to, like, Demu Borgir or some shit. Just fucking scary music.
Also something I kind of want to throw out there.
You're fucking pregnant. Are you pregnant, baby?
Forward to...
Oh, my God. It's my. I know it's mine. It better not be Jim's.
Yeah.
It could.
Look for some short videos.
Yeah. I want to get into the video shorts. The little bit like scripted story things. Like we're going to take like the intros that we already have done. A little step forward with dialogue, with context, but it's still going to be music over video. So we'll make the idea and impressions happen through the scenes that way without dialogue. And I think that'll be really fun because that carries in comedy, that carries in horror, that carries in suspense, drama, action, all of them. So that'll be a fun little thing. Short little 5-minute videos, 2-minute videos, 20-minute videos. It doesn't matter. We'll figure out how to make whatever it fucking comes across. And those will be the bonuses for you guys. I think we're going to start... It's time to spread our wings. We're going to start merchandising a little more. We're going to start pushing for the old... somebody told me that... I believe this is Aaron Sloan. He said we need to have an Amazon wish list attached to our post, just like hookers on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, if you want to treat me, get me this lingerie on Amazon. And we'll just be like, hey, if you want to treat us, give me this action figure on ProWrestlingActionFigure.com. And like, we'll just plug it. Like, if people want to, if they feel slightly entertained, say you've listened to all 41 episodes that we put out to date. That's a lot of content. That's at least, 40-ish hours of entertainment. I wouldn't feel bad if somebody sold me, sent me an action figure.
Not at all.
I wouldn't feel bad if it was a thing of M&M's. Used panties, whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, that last one was just a joke.
Like you said, a wish list.
A wish list.
So, yeah.
But you can send them if you
want. Fuck, dude.
We'll hang them behind us in the set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely anything that is sent to us as a gift, it will be on full display in the set. Look, I've got big plans for Fancy Tickles, boys. Look for a new set in the coming years as well. Mm-hmm. I got a thing going on up here that I'm going to share with you guys, that eventually I'll share with these guys, but probably not tonight because I got them all distracted with presents and toys and candy.
Time to go play.
Yeah, I'm going to go play with my toys. We love you. But we got turtles and shit and robots and movies and
Scary
fuck,
Grim
dude.
Reapers.
I'm pumped. I'm just so excited.
You've got
for
like
Christmas
a full week and a half, if that, of.
I'll have all that
conspiracy.
Ancient Aliens watched tonight. Tomorrow's my last day of the week before we head into the holidays. No Ollie for the first Wednesday in a long time, but that's okay. That'll give me some video watching
dead
to
time.
get out of the way.
Yep.
Probably just masturbate and do laundry. But, like, otherwise, you know, Ancient Aliens. I've been so pumped, dude. I can't find it. Because, dude, it's so crazy what you got me. This, accidental or
And
not,
I honestly, I was like,
I have Season 10 Part 2, Season 11 Part 1, Season 11 Part 2. That ends at 10. No overlap for all my shit, dude. Like, I'm so fucking excited because those are the gold ones, folks. If you haven't got yourselves into Ancient Aliens, and I know I just fucking started running us right back into dialogue. But Season 1 and 2 is where the gold's at because it's where it's like they're really breaking something to you. You know, you didn't know that they were going to sell you 10 seasons of never actually showing you an alien yet. You know what I mean? You didn't know that was happening yet. You're like, dude, the end of this season, they're going to fucking give it up. They're going to show us the thing, you know, because we all paid for it to see that happen. You're the guys. Yeah, anyway, I'm fucking pumped. We love you. We hope your Christmas is awesome.
Yeah.
Make our Christmas awesome. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Be a part of the Fancy Tickles community. We got how many people on the group?
we are roughly 22 to 23 people on either end of that aspect.
You mean on Spotify?
On the group on the Facebook pages before we give away the free thing. The free stuff that we're talking about.
Okay.
So we are, I think we have 178 members in the Fancy Tickles group.
And let's start posting. Let's start telling us stuff. We want to see funny pictures, funny stories, funny things. Even memes, anything. You know, everybody's fucking...
You're allowed to post on there.
Photoshop. Yeah, dude, if you would be a part
We'll talk about it. We'll bring it up.
That's... Yeah, because week after week, it's really hard to come up with stuff on my own. I'm not smart. Like... Or
this is the first exciting thing that's happened to me, and I almost died. So,
yeah, right, exactly. So give us your ammunition, and we'll fucking throw them bullets at other people's ear hole pleasure.
Because that's what when you sit down and talk with somebody, to me, the easiest thing to get into something that's happened to you is to hear something that's happened to them.
Exactly.
It'll trigger a thought. And I never understood people who can't just sit there and go, that reminds me of a time when.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're like, how does that not trigger a story in your brain?
Those are people you don't want to associate with, Jim. We call those dummies.
I've found that out.
I know.
Yeah.
I know where that story's going. With that, folks, we love you. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
I hope you get everything you want.
No, we sure did.
Oh, I did. I'm fucking gonna... Dude, you know what the fucking coolest present is? Just fucking... Folks, sorry. P.S. I have been searching high and low for these. I'm like, I'm not buying them. I'm not fucking buying them. And I've done it after I wrapped the presents for a week straight now. 2 weeks straight now. So fucking Christmas time is just
Well, I saw the big
miracle.
blade in there first, and I was like...
Why would he do that?
Why?
Bryce is trying to turn Jim
Well, like, I
into
was
a
like, I
redneck.
know it's like a hell in a cell, like hell. Somebody's giving me blades. And
No, we're gonna set the
skeleton
the second
arms
part
and-
up. The second part of the present was we're gonna fight with the knife in the hell in the
hell in
cell.
a cell.
We love you, folks.
Yes.
Sean, say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Jim, say Merry Festivus.
Merry Festivus and a Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Next
All
week,
of it.
we'll
We
be
love
lit.
ya. That'll be it. And we'll be
Yeah.
fucking done with 2020. I'll have my Dumpster Fire 2020 shirt on. I'll have my New Year's shit on. We're gonna fucking see you there. Stunner Shades. Love y'all.
See ya.
Bye.